Hey there, little birdies. Welcome back to the nest with your host, Brianna from Nightingale Crochet. I want to welcome you to video 2 of my journey through the Annie's Attic Mandala Afghan Kit Club. Now, this second kit did come with 2 new colors and also required the use of the bigger hook. So in my earlier video, I did mention how they gave you 2 hook sizes, which I thought was great because it allowed you to adjust as necessary for sizing. However, this now tells me the most common sizing used in this blanket required both sizes. So that is something I am correcting in this video here. This kit club installment went really smoothly, about doubled the size of the circle I had created before. And I only had issues with 2 of the stitches, which was me just misunderstanding the pattern itself. And the video again was able to assist me with that. The spike stitch, which is the second one near the end of kit 2, was a little difficult for me, even with the video. So do keep that in mind. The spike stitch was a bit tricky for me. I didn't end up having to go to another video, thankfully. However, do keep in mind that might be something you need to do if you get the kit and you have trouble with this stitch as well. Don't be afraid to reach out to another YouTube tutorial or something like that, because it did seem kind of weird as it bridged over several different rows. Okay. This next little bit, you're gonna see a time lapse of my work as it got put together row after row. After the completion of kit 2, this is what your mandala circle will look like. I have received the 3rd kit, and I know the next one is going to add about a granny square size to the outside of a pattern. So that's going to be cool to see in the next video. There's lots of good textures here. Like, this is the first kit, right? And then we started the second. We've got this beautiful color pattern that was worked together. We've got practice for popcorn style bubbles. We've got the mesh stitch, which is used in a lot of other patterns. This is the spike stitch I talked about earlier that gave me a little bit of trouble. But really, it is quite simple when you look at it. You go through a row back on one side, 3 rows down on this one, and then a row back on this one, and then you link them all together, and then you move on with single crochets. The other one that gave me trouble was actually this very, very last round here, which is really just triple crochets or treble crochets, depending on the naming convention you like to use. What made it tricky was that there's stitches. You go in one and then you go back behind it to the stitch beforehand and make another one. So they create these little crosses. It makes a great texture with a simple stitch, adding a little bit of complexity. And then it finishes out this main circle with a single crochet in our color C. So that's a really, really nice piece. And I'm excited to see how this next section is gonna come out. Thank you, birdies, for joining me for installment 2 of my journey through Annie Attic Mandala Kit Club. If you have not seen the previous video and would like to, there should be a link coming up on this side of the screen. If not, please feel free to check my channel. There is a playlist where I will be placing all of these videos in the future. That way they're nice and organized and easy to find as it goes on. If you are new here or you liked this video, I do ask for a subscribe or a like. Some kind of interaction would be greatly appreciated, as it just gives my channel that little bump to get it started. You guys are wonderful, and if you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know down in the comments below or on Instagram. I hope to see you guys back for Kit 3 as I complete it over the next couple weeks. Thank you. Love y'all. Keep flying.